Hey y'all, happy Thursday. I have not been vlogging like I should. Like, I'm all telling on myself, that's the first thing I do. I haven't been vlogging. Yes, this is the next day from the last one that y'all saw. But anyways, I'm getting ready. Ooh, I never did change my battery. I hope this battery that I have in my purse is an extra one and not one that I took out because it was dead. But anyways, I'm just getting ready to go into the Dollar General real quick and go get me my cheesesteak, and then I'm going home. I'm trying to decide if I want to try these. They've been out of the bubble wrap that I usually get. I'm spending $10 on it. I guess I'll just get these two. It's such a pretty day out here. It's pretty gloomy though, but it's nice. Like, it feels great. It's not too hot, not too cold. It's just like perfect. Hold on. Yeah, it's just like perfect. That didn't make no difference. This camera is really trash now. It really is. I need a new camera. I should have told everybody what I want for Christmas is a new Sony ZV-1. All right, I'm gonna go get my cheesesteak and I'm gonna go in the house. Hey babes, yes, I decided to pick up the camera, okay? Y'all should have seen me a few minutes ago, okay? I was sitting here and, cause y'all know I got, well, y'all don't know, but my window is open. I've got a couple of crystals sitting up there, energizing. And I'm just like, and the balcony is open. So I see this huge big ass cockroach crawling. I was like, ah! So I jump up, I get my sandal, and I'm like, bam, bam, bam. I'm starting way over there by my closet door, okay? I end up on the floor. Every time I was hitting this motherfucker, he just kept zoom, zoom, zoom. He was bob and weaving. Bob and weaving, okay? So then, like I said, now I'm on the ground now. I was like, I gotta get this thing. Like, it's not getting away. It will not be crawling around my apartment at night, okay? I'm like, bam, and I'm screaming because it starts coming towards me. I was like, ah, ah, boom, boom, ah. D1 ran in here. He was like, Mom, you okay? What's going on? He like, why are you on the floor? Like, I was like, it's that. And it was all on his back. Oh. Now, I'm sorry, y'all. If anybody is watching and you have a sensitivity, you're sensitive towards cockroaches, you know, I'm so sorry, but I can't stand these motherfuckers, okay? And I'm like, now, I ain't seen no damn cockroach, okay? All year. Hold on, y'all. All year. So why you coming at the end of my year to fuck shit up? You know what I mean? Like, no, no, no. We not fixing to do that. Be like, no, boom, boom. Oh, I didn't even tell. D1. I don't know if he can hear me. D. Yeah. Is your wrestling on? I was saying, is your wrestling on?
No, I didn't know that they moved
okay
until tomorrow.
Oh, this sucks.
I would have watched SmackDown if I was.
I know, right? Look how you look mad as hell. You all rolling your eyes and shit. You pissed the fuck off. Y'all look at him. He all rolling his eyes. D1, I was telling them the story about the roach. I said I should have been like, wait a minute. I said I should have been like this. Ah, boom, boom, boom.
Well, how you gonna shoot at a roach?
What?
How you gonna shoot at a roach?
The same way I will swap my sandal at a roach. They so greedy.
I know.
And look at him.
Get out of my face.
He trying to play it off with his toy.
Get out of my face.
Tell them to move.
Move on. Why you got me on camera?
You look
You
good.
put me on camera when I got my hair all up.
Look at me.
Well, they used to that.
Oh, really? Y'all should seeing me like this, y'all.
Yeah, they done seen that.
Yeah, that's true. But anyways, y'all, that's what I was coming on here to tell y'all. Damn shame. I'm up in here tripping out on some damn cockroach. You're not welcome here. Get the out. Y'all, look how Willow looking at me. Y'all not welcome here. Get the out. Look how she looking at me. Like, is mom all right? I'm good. 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 Might be a little, you know, a little. Let me get off of here. Bye. I'm bored. I shouldn't even be saying that. Let me take my, I meant to take my glasses back off. I was reading. But yeah, I'm just sitting here. It's not that I'm bored. I said I'm bored because that's how I look on screen to myself. But a lot of times at night, I just sit here lately. The more and more I get into my spiritual self, it's like the more I go inward. I feel like that I've been introverted for quite some time. I would say the majority of my life I was introverted, but I'm even more introverted now that I've been going through like my spiritual journey and stuff. Like, I don't know, I'm not really into social media like that anymore. I try to, because, you know, being a YouTuber or content creator, whatever you want to call it, YouTuber, I need to stay up with, you know, social media and stuff for different reasons. But yeah. So anyways, let's answer one of the Q&A questions. This question, I think this was from Notorious Condrum. You asked me what was life like growing up for me and how many siblings do I have. I need to put this camera down though. Or put this, yeah, hold on. Hold on, I should have did this before I turned the camera on. Try to raise it up some. Shoot. I don't know, y'all. I don't know if this is gonna work. Don't want my camera to fall. Hold on. Let's see if I can. There. I think it's gonna sit the way I want it, but when I do it back, it gets unbalanced. Let me see if I move back. Ooh, I hope my camera don't fall. Don't fall. Okay. Life growing up for me. I'm thinking back now. I was about to think of like starting in middle school, because that house that my mom lives in now, that is the house that we moved into, and I spent the rest of my, you know, still spend time there. Put this in front of me. Okay. So I won't feel self-conscious. Y'all looking at me. Stop looking. No. No, don't stop looking. No, but I need to go back. And I want to go back to when my mom met my dad. Like, my whole family lived in a projects called the East Terrace. We were like the second biggest family out there at that time. And that was pretty cool because I had all my cousins, you know, my aunts, everybody was like, we were all there, you know. I could play outside all night while my aunts sit outside, drink their beer, drink their liquor or whatever, you know, and we just played, like, because I was with my cousins. So those were like really, even though I have very limited memories from that time, the memories that I do have, the majority of them are really, really good. Then when my mom and dad got married, we moved into his house that he was living in first, and then we moved over here where my mom lives now. And I had everything. I had everything I wanted. My dad was retired as retired military. He was a POW, a prisoner of war for the Korean War. Y'all have heard this if y'all watch me on my other channel, VONCILETV. You know, and he was also the first African-American personnel director of the San Antonio Housing Authority. And my mom, she worked like an older workers program. She worked for the city. Yeah, so that, you know, they were doing real good. We had everything. We had Mercedes, you know, which is why now, like, when I hear people say, oh, I want a Mercedes. Well, back then, now the Mercedes are like smooth. I don't think they all run on diesel anymore, and if they do, you can't hear it. But the Mercedes back then, it runs on diesel. Like, it's not my kind of car, you know what I mean? So when people would be like, ooh, Mercedes, I'd be like, that's nothing. Like, you know, not because of the money, but because it's like, it's no big deal. Growing up for me, when I started middle school, which is when we first moved into the big house, I had just had scoliosis surgery, a 7-hour surgery, and spent like 6 months out of school. I had a tutor at some point that would come to the house and tutor me and stuff, like, I think like part of my 6th grade year or something like that. Yeah, part of my 6th grade year. And so I think, as a matter of fact, I think I started the 2nd semester of 6th grade. And, you know, I had a body cast on under my clothes and stuff, which was, you know, I was very apprehensive about it. First of all, I'm going from elementary to middle school. That's a lot on a kid alone, you know. And then I moved all the way from like my all black neighborhood area to an all white area. That's another one. That's a lot. Culture shock. And going, you know, it's just, And then to also have gone through what I had just went through over the summer, and then, you know, being tutored at home, and then finally I'm gonna start middle school, you know, and the other kids in middle school had already been there a whole semester, so it wasn't their first day of middle school, you know what I mean? So that was a lot on me. I wish I really knew and understood, like, just how hard psychologically that is on a kid, you know, to go through that. And maybe that's why I went through some of the other changes that I went through, you know, which was running away from home a lot. My mom and I did not get along at all. At all. I would go see my biological dad on the weekends and every other weekend, and then the rest of the time I would spend with my mom and my stepdad, who just became my dad, you know. My other dad, my dad. I had 2 daddies. And he definitely deserved that title. But it was just, my mom and my dad didn't really get along, and I felt pulled between the two a lot. I remember them getting into it really bad in the hospital when I was there in the hospital during my surgery. Yeah, I've been going through spine surgeries since I was 9 years old. And I was 9 or 10. I think I was 9 though. Yeah, I felt like I couldn't talk to my mom as a teenager, so I hid a lot of stuff from her, like, you know, talking to Dewan's dad. He's much older than me, like five years older than me, and I'm talking to him secretly, planning on getting married and all that. If y'all have not heard that story time, y'all gotta go over to VONCILETV. I think it's like, I did it in like 3 parts or something. Let me know in the comments if you've been with me that long, if you remember me talking about Tristan, Dewan's dad. The whole how we got together and everything. But and if I can find it, I'll link it on here. So yeah, so, you know, I was hiding things and things like that. I was running away from my mom, you know. Well, you know, yeah, I said it right. I wanted to say running away from home, but I ran away from my mom because that's who I was trying to get away from. And it's funny because look at how close we are now. Similar type of issues with Candace, and look how tight we are, you know. Yeah. So, but still, I had everything. We traveled, you know. I had, when my mom and dad first, because the second part of that question is about my siblings. When my mom and dad, when we first merged, you know, households, it was my brother Billy, which these are my stepbrothers, my brother Ronnie. They were in high school. They played football in high school, so they were rarely there. And when they were always in their room. My sister Gwen, she was going to school for nursing. She, of course, a lot older than me. I don't think Brenda wasn't living there. Or Brenda was living there, but she moved out like not long after we did, you know. She's older as well. Used to come home from school. My sister Gwen used to, you know, cook, have dinner ready for us after school and all that. Yeah, so I have Billy, Ronnie, Brenda, Gwen, and Desiree, and Raymond. Raymond passed away, and Desiree is younger than me. She was my dad's last child that he had. So I have 6 stepsisters and brothers. Okay. I have a sister that was raised completely with me. We have the same mom. Her name is Letitia. She lives in Dallas. So that is 7. Wait a minute. I said my stepsisters and brothers, and I said Letitia. So that's 7. Yeah, I'm still counting. Okay. So then I have my biological dad who has kids. So I have, and Letitia we're like 1.5 years apart, so we're around the same age. Totally opposite of each other. So on my dad's side, I have my sister Stephanie. When I used to go over to my dad's house on the weekends, Stephanie was a baby, and you know, I saw her grow up. She's, you know, I'm the oldest, my dad's oldest, then there's Stephanie, then my little sister Ebony. We weren't around each other too much because I was already out of the house and stuff like that when she came along. And then I have my little brother AJ. I have 10. So I have step siblings and half siblings. So, but we don't do the half and the step thing. It's just brother and sisters, you know. So yeah, that is my story, and that was like a rush job to kind of give you an idea of what it was like with me growing up. And I think I did a pretty good job though, kind of trying to touch on, you know, certain things and stuff. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and close this vlog. Look, y'all know that at the beginning of the year when the vlogs come up, girl, okay, or guy, these vlogs is gonna be back on VONCILETV. They actually demonetized my channel over there. They said because I haven't been putting up videos, but they said that once I start putting videos back on that channel, I can get it monetized back again. So I really, y'all just don't know how bad I really want to put vlogmas, the rest of vlogmas over there, but I'm gonna wait to the beginning of the year. I'm not gonna do y'all like that. Make sure y'all are subscribed over there. Even if you know you're subscribed on VONCILETV, make sure your notification bell is on. I'm sure it's been a long time since you checked that. Hit so that you get all of my notifications. And yeah, y'all, I know vlogmas, these vlogs, probably the last couple of days has probably been like boring. This one is like been all over the place and everything, but I haven't been doing anything. I haven't been doing much. And when I am, I'm working. I don't have time to vlog, you know, when I do that. So yeah, so I will see y'all in the next one, which will be tomorrow. So all right, y'all have a good one, stay safe, and I love y'all. Deuces.